Hi, everyone. Hey, welcome back. Convention 2025. We are back live and ready to give you Talk It Up Tuesday and let you know all things convention. So, registration has been open and is definitely still open for you to go and register right now at heav.org and convention. Click on the convention and you can go ahead and register. And of course, our dates are June 5th through the 7th. So make sure your calendar is marked. Even if you have not decided, which if you're here, you're maybe looking for me to convince you of the why. And I am going to give you lots of those reasons. So we just wanted to come back on, and I'm trying to give a little bit of time, let people get a chance to log on during your lunch break and to come do some Talk It Up with me for Convention 2025, HEAV. Whoop, whoop. So while we're waiting, I do want to give a huge thank you and resounding and loud round of applause to all of you who beat the ground, boots on the ground, went to the Capitol, sported your red, had your posters, stood in solidarity with all of our homeschooling families to fight against SB 1031. And we know that it became a bigger fight than even anticipated at the outset, but thanks be unto God, we were triumphant, and you guys showed up and you showed out, you showed your support, and you signed up for memberships. Thank you so much, because every dime counts toward what you just saw. Everything that you just witnessed with SB 1031 and any other legislation that we have been fighting against or for homeschooling families in Virginia is what your sponsorships, what your donations, what your memberships do is support that 365 24/7 work that goes on at HEAV. And so while we are doing that, we want to thank, and I'm naming names, so if I forget one, I do apologize, but Callie Chaplow, Ann Hoopsick, Patricia Bear, Maureen Bittner, Laura Wilkinson, ladies who are behind the scene that you don't see, but they are working hard and tirelessly. Ann Miller, Yvonne Bunn, Caroline Burns, all of these women, we just want to give a huge shout out from HEAV, from me to them, from you to them, because they are those, as I said, behind the scenes, boots on the ground people who are making sure that everything was happening in decency and in order. They were keeping you updated on social media posts. They were making sure you got live updates as it was happening at every step of the way. And so we are so grateful for that. And now we want to make sure that you have every other resource that you need and the wise answer for why you should be at Convention 2025. So did you know that February is Happy Home Educators Month? Yes, it is Home Educators Month. And you know, the best way you can celebrate home educators is to make sure that you are supporting your home educator, your state Home Educators Association, to make sure that, again, that 365 24/7 that happens daily, year round, is supported and hears from you, gives you the feedback that you're looking for, keeps providing the resources, the links to websites and memberships and fun things, educational things, tech things, all the things that HEAV does all year round, and especially the 131 school districts that are being monitored, the 59,944 kids that we are supporting, and the 92,269 phone calls that we have answered and are not tired of doing so. Please keep them coming. We are here for you, and we're so excited about Home Educators Month. So let us know how you're going to celebrate. And if you're deciding that you're going to join, we are so grateful to have you. Welcome aboard. Jump in, dig in. There is lots to do. So, what's going on with convention? I'm glad you asked. All right. So, why? We're answering all convention season long the why. Why do I need to go? Why do I need to come to this? Why do I need to reserve a room? Why do I need to book? Well, I could tell you a story of some moms who travel all the way from Pennsylvania just to come to this convention, because it is their one-stop shop for all things homeschooling and educating and doing their curriculums and everything. So if we got families that will come from Pennsylvania, families that come from Maryland, families that come from North Carolina, families that come from literally all over the country, surely they won't be as well represented as our state will be. So Virginia, let us see you in the house. If you're coming to convention, drop it in the comments. Let us know how you're celebrating Home Educators Month, all the things. And so one of the big whys is the used curriculum cell. Used curriculum, hello, we these are people who dedicate to making sure that their books are not written in. They are like new, and they bring them to the convention and they share the love, where they may have paid full retail and they bring them into the convention and they can book their log their books in to be sold, or any manipulatives, anything that you have. So the barcoding site is being ready to open for business by mid-March. And if you're subscribed to our emails, you'll see it there first, and then we'll be posting it throughout social media to make sure that you know that is open. And what's really cool, if you've never done the UCS before or sold through UCS before, there'll be a dock drive-through. So you don't even have to lug them all into a cart and wheel them up the dock to get it in the building. You can get unloaded right there at your car and get it all sent up. And then, so once you have it barcoded, that will be open in March. Then you go ahead, and when you come on site, you can just get assistance right from the car, right through the dock drive-through service. So I think that's pretty cool. We make sure that it is as easy, simple process as possible for you who are selling. Now, if you're a shopper and you think, okay, well, I've been to convention and I don't really need the full convention, but I do want to shop. You can do a shopping only registration where you can get in the UCS and the exhibit hall, so you can visit all of the fantastic vendors that we'll have. And you can go to our website at heav.org and you can see a lineup of all of the exhibitors that will be there in the exhibit hall, especially some of our fabulous sponsors who will be there: the Herzog Foundation, Champions of Homeschool for many years, Homeschool Platform, American Heritage Girls, Heritage Defense, Learning RX, Regent University, Liberty University School of Music, and Classical Conversations, and more. All of these folks will be there, and for you to check out the resources that they provide for your family, for homeschooling and continuing education in your household. And so we're super excited and grateful to those sponsors who help make sure that we have a fantastic and superb, let's pull out some bigger words, just a wonderful convention every year. And so we're grateful to them. Oh, and I almost forgot one: Claiborne Test Prep and Tutoring. So we want to make sure that we support those who are supporting us. Let's see what's next on the list. Are you a business that needs eyeballs on the offer? Well, there's opportunities for you too. You can sponsor, or you can even advertise in our brochure or on the website or other places through email, where you can get eyeballs on that offer. So small businesses, this is for you. It's a minimal way to get a maximum impact to your business. And so we love to support you and what you do that supports your family and supports the community. So go ahead and head to heav.org and you can look for ways to do that. Now, I know I talk fast. I know I'm working on it. But if you do have a question, please let me know in the comments. Please also let us know in the comments where you're coming from for convention. We love to shout out your area. I'm coming from Williamsburg. And we have so many exciting things going on for convention. And it doesn't stop at the used curriculum sale. It doesn't stop at the exhibit hall. We also have the music competition. If you have a child who is a pianist, I have one. If you have a vocalist or any other instrument and you would like that child to enter a competition, they have a song that they've written. It's a beautiful maestro piece. Hey, Waynesboro, the Tyler family, thank you. Winchester, woo, in the house. Charles City, there we go. Awesome. I got friends in Charles City. My husband's family is actually from Charles City, so yay. Thank you for signing in and letting us know where you're coming from. Louisa, there we go. Keep them coming. And so other things that are going on at convention, the music competition is one of those awesome opportunities for your child who is learning stage presence and learning to work out the jitters by performing in front of others. This is an opportunity for them to shine and do that and show the world at HEAV what they have been working on, their discipline and diligence to study, their musicianship, is that a word? but to study and to do those lessons. Charles County, Maryland. All right, Miss Lewis, thank you so much for chiming in and letting us know where you're coming from. I told you we come from all over with HEAV convention. It's super exciting to be one of the largest conventions in the country. And that's not, well, why it is, it's a little bit of a flex, right? It's a little bit, but it's not just about being the largest. It is about having what the parents and students need and offering you literally dozens of ways to get involved and to expand and grow either your homeschool group. Are you a leader? We have leader support for our leadership, for those who run organizations or co-ops, support groups, micro schools, anything like that, where you can come and get support for what you are doing. If you're ready to start one up because your area, maybe you guys don't have that resource close to you, but you do have a community of homeschoolers where you can just support each other, and you're looking to start a group, you can come to the convention, get all that you would need to know by attending the leadership luncheon. You can get on-site assistance with and speak to our director of leadership support and get the ball rolling. So there's something for you. If you are looking, we spoke to the UCS and exhibit hall, but we also have what's called Buy It Here, where our free How to Begin classes will reference for you. Did I mention free? I said free, like FREE, free. We love that word, right? Favorite is my middle name. Free How to Begin classes. So if you're just getting started with homeschooling, maybe you don't know what to do. Maybe you don't even know where to start. I'm telling you, in my homeschool group, before I was even a part of HEAV, I always sent my families to HEAV first. They've already done the groundwork that you need to know of what's legal, what's required, what you have to use and do, which are very simple in Virginia. Thank you, Lord. But we have already done that groundwork for you. So it takes the guesswork and the shock out of what to do or the scramble that it feels like it can be. It's all laid out very well for you. And those How to Begin classes will tell you just that, how to begin. And so what you can do is head over to an HEAV table and buy it here, meaning those books that are referenced, those tools and resources that will help you to get started will be available right there on site. So you don't have to add anything to the Amazon cart. You can just get it right there on site during the convention. So are there any questions out there? Any more comments? Anywhere to letting us know where you're coming from? We're really excited to shout out your area. In addition to all that I've already said, and there is so much, right? You have to go back and catch the replay to make sure you don't miss what has already been shared. Will this presentation be recorded and accessible for those unable to attend? That is a great question, Jesse. Yes, the sessions and workshops, for all that we can record, there are some that do ask us not to, but for all the sessions that can be recorded, they will be available to purchase on site at the convention at the discounted rate. And then if you're after the convention, it will be available for you to purchase on the website at heav.org to get those recordings. And that is a great resource for families who cannot, for any reason, health, military, relocation, anything like that, where you're unable to make it. You can get those recordings for those sessions and hear, and we're going to be sharing very soon. I make sure you're on the next one because I have some special guests that I won't tell you about now, but they're going to be really exciting for our families. And then there's going to be other sessions that are coming to give you even deeper dives into some of the background of the receptions that we'll be hosting and the speakers that'll be there. And so there's so much more that's coming. I cannot fit it all into one live, but I thank you for that question because that is an excellent one. If you're not able to make it and be in the place, we certainly are going to make it accessible for you to be able to get after the fact. So you can look forward to that. But if you haven't already done so, now is the time, people. Go. See, it's right. It's already logged in, but wait, there we go. Behind me, heav.org to go ahead and register your family. All of you, one family registration price, and you get to experience all that is HEAV convention. In addition to that, my last call out will be to graduation. Do you have a graduating senior and you're looking for a way to get them graduated in an official ceremony? Well, you found us right here. HEAV has a graduation ceremony on Saturday, June 7th of the convention, and we still have room. So you can get in. It will close in April, and you want to make sure that you have an opportunity to get your student graduated. Even new this year, there's going to be a transcript building class. So if you aren't graduating anyone yet, but you're starting high school or you're in middle school and you want to know how to get those transcripts loaded and ready for the college years, you can come to the convention and get all of that on site at the greatest convention. I'm going to say it. Yes, I am biased, but I don't care. The greatest convention ever at HEAV. So we cannot wait to see you in Richmond, June 5th through the 7th for 2025 convention year. And we look forward to seeing you, your family, grandparents. You can register too. If you're a parent of a preschooler, you can register too, because you think, oh, well, my kid's only 3 or 4. Well, if that's your oldest child, then you can make sure that you can come to the convention and get some free How to Begins. If you're going to be going on the homeschooling track, then you definitely want to be here. Now, is the graduation only for students in Virginia? Guess what? It is not. So if you are in Maryland and there is nothing you have there for the states that don't have a state organization for homeschooling, the blessing is that HEAV and this convention offers the ceremony for students who are not here. And I heard a great story last week about a student who their family's from the States, but they were, I think it was military, where they were in Italy, and they came back and they were able to register for graduation, and she was able to walk in a ceremony at home. And it was just a great, cool story that all the way from Italy, and she was able to come and participate in the graduation here. So yes, doesn't matter what state, if there is no resource for you, we have it for you. Very nominal fee for each of your graduates, and you can opt for a diploma cover through us, or you can provide your own diploma cover. You can order regalia, announcements, all the things, even a t-shirt. Right through HEAV.org and click on convention, and you'll see the graduation link, and it'll give you all the details and FAQs and information to know. Did I miss all of the questions? Because I think I saw one right before for graduates only. Such a wonderful event that HEAV provided graduates. I don't have a graduate yet, but look forward to this event. I do too. I literally, I have a little clock and a countdown mentally. Now, on the one hand, am I excited to do it? Not really, because my oldest is 10 and I can't wait. Tears. But at the same time, I'm so glad that this resource is available. And through the support of those who are logged in right now, those who will see this later, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your support and your memberships, your donations, because you provide and make sure that, and your convention registrations, make sure that we can continue providing these awesome and wonderful supports for our families who are homeschooling in and out of Virginia. We want to be available to anyone who may need the service. So again, thank you guys for logging in. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you for letting us know where you're coming from. We look forward to the next one on next week, 2/11, and I will have special guests with me. You want to be there because these are some pretty special folks, and it's starting from family first. So I'll give you more information as we get through the week, and we will see you then next Tuesday. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great rest of the week and day.